Sam Sentient Sessions. Court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? How are you feeling? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling great? Because I'm feeling good and I'm feeling great. So we're just going to get right into it. I would say first thing on my mind is there's a song, Look My Way by Kevin Ross, that keep playing in my head. Gotta make you look my way, and you'll see there's a lot of love on this side to give. I give it all to you. Gotta make you look my way, do 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 do. Okay, so that's the song that's on my mind. So we're gonna see what that means. And I'm trying to see if there's any other cards in here that I want to read first. I haven't touched the Chakra Oracle, Wisdom Oracle cards in a while. So I'm gonna try those. I wanna go to, I'm thinking about what I wanna eat. Cause I made the fucking mistake of leaving my fish out overnight. I cooked it yesterday. I left it out overnight. I can't eat it today. I ain't gonna do it. So I'm just gonna go out and eat something. I just gotta figure out where am I gonna go. Those are the problems I wanna have. Going back to what I was saying the other day, like I want problems that matter to me. That's the things I wanna give a fuck about. Discovery. That's the card that came out. Discovery. I don't know if I want to pull another one. I think I'm going to pull from another deck. So that's from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. Discovery came out, and I think I'm going to pull something from the Witch deck because it's new and I haven't used it as much as I should or could. I want to pull this, and then I want to pull something from the Bad Girl Oracle deck. I'm going to do 3 of those cards. I'm going to do... So this was the Sovereign. Okay. The Sovereign. Okay. So that's from the Witch deck. The Woman in Total Control of Herself deck. And then we're going to go ahead right here and pull something from the Bad Girl Oracle deck. There's a lot of love on this side to give. I give it all to you. Gotta make you look my way. Ooh, the Diamond Reverse. I cannot show you that card. I can't show you that card, but we're gonna get right up into it. Let's go ahead and start with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. I can't show you the Dom card. It's a lady sitting on a man with her titties out, and it's in reverse. So, Discovery, Pink from Pinkton, I am more than I think I am. The legend, life is easy for young Pink. He takes his gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life. Forcing him on an inner journey, he works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity for love, or to love. Are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. What you deserve, ha, 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 ha. Why would you wait for something vague? Don't you want the real thing? Come get what you deserve. That's What You Deserve by Femme Forward featuring Ombre. Why would you wait for something vague. Don't you want the real thing? Come get what you deserve. Okay, am I happy in this situation? How is it benefiting me? The healing. Damn, that got me. Ooh, my nose. The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. Key ideas: leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care, uplift, journey, and commitment. I had a dream that it's crazy because it's kind of like reality too. Because I be like, damn, like people do not. When I peep something, I just be like, I need to take better care of myself because people don't. I'm looking at my board again. It's when to that moment when you realize you are both the altar and offering, and you indulge in yourself. Like a lot of people don't take care of themselves in various different ways. And I think my dream coincides with that message of people don't take care of themselves. There was a dream, like, there was a pool party my friend was having in the dream. And I didn't know there was going to be a lot of people. And I just did not put myself together the way I would. The way I do. The way I do. Like, I was sitting there with like braids and a fucking night dress on, and I went in the pool in a night dress, and somebody was like, something smells funky. Or like, what did they say? They said it smells like something real specific. Something real specific. And I just felt so self-conscious. I went inside, and then this girl I used to be friends with and another girl, they stood out. Like, I couldn't even fit in with other people anyways. So they came and they stood out, and she had like a bunch of piercings. And some of them were not okay. But she had a bunch of piercings. But I was like, oh, like, I was just happy to see her because, like, she still stood out. Like, she looked different. And I was like, I'm going to get ready. And she was like, oh, why don't you just, why don't we eat first? I did not eat in that dream. I don't eat in dreams. Let me tell you, I don't eat in dreams. Let's see. And then the next part is at my business. I don't know. It's not. I'm gonna just leave that part. But that's just one of the main parts, like, of the theme of the dream was like not taking care of myself, or not taking care of yourself in general. And I don't ever want to live like that. I don't. It's not even a fear. Like, I don't feel weird or like something's wrong with me when I'm dressed down. Like, I be talking on social media, bonnet, braids, night dress. I don't give a fuck. But that's just not how I pull up to the world. That's just not what I want to present myself like. Like, I really do care about my presentation. So, you know, it's just who I am. And for me personally, I'm not okay if I'm not presenting myself the way I want to. And it uplifts me to present myself the way I want. So there was a notification there, but it was about some old notification I already had on Instagram. But I'm here on my phone, and there's a notification here from another reader, Natija Cave. If you found this, you're aligning with someone special soon. Tap in, lovers. Fuck all that. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Someone special is you. That's how I feel. And I'm not saying fuck all that. Like, watch her. I like her. She do good readings. I like her readings. But I'm saying in general, like, the whole love, like, yearning is pointless. I embrace the yearner within me, but there's other things I can yearn about. Like, I can yearn about my life and where I see my life going. Like, you build something sustainable when your bigger picture isn't a person, and it's what you can learn from the experiences that you're having, which is what discovery was. Like, when you can learn from the experiences that you're having, like, then the love that comes just teaches you and expands you, versus waiting for some perfect love that may or may not. I'm not gonna say it don't exist. Everything exists, but are you lacking without it? Do you feel like you're lacking without it? I feel like it's okay to want love and want to be loved and want to express love, to be in love, to love. Like, we're humans. That's what we do. But not at the expense of yourself. Not at the expense of being able to take care of yourself. Not at the expense of who you truly are inside. So the sovereign. Sovereignty is the ability to belong to oneself. Look at us getting right on into another card that coincides with the reading, because this is what I do. This is what I do. This is who I am. I will never stop being me. Ever. This is what I do. It shows up. Sovereignty is the ability to belong to oneself. It shows up as confidence in one's self-worth and integrity, rather than in one's productivity, prettiness, or performance. This isn't taught in school, and you'll be hard-pressed to find much written on the subject, because women who belong to themselves are hard to control. They know their value, have boundaries, and speak truth to power. This makes them dangerous in the best sort of way. Ooh. I'm about to say something that just was mad, like. I was about to say something that was not something that I say. I was about to say stay dangerous. I don't say that. That definitely is not something that comes out of my mouth. But I'm trying to think of who have I heard that shit from? It just slipped out, like, stay dangerous. It's not something I say. So, like, really ain't. I heard it somewhere. And it just popped up. Whatever. To claim sovereignty is to be self-referential, rooted in your own authority. A sovereign woman is no longer willing to doubt herself based on the fear that others will critique, judge, or shame her choices or decisions. She is called shameless because she lives by what feels true, what feels resonant inside her being, rather than what others deem appropriate. She has freed herself from worshiping at the altar of other people's. What did I read earlier? Right. The moment when you realize you're both the altar and the offering, and you indulge in yourself. Okay, there's no need to play small, stay silent, or caretake in the name of subservience, or to maintain a perfect mother, daughter, wife, person status. She is free to follow her inner guidance while embodying her integrity. Stop letting others control the weather of your experience and reign. Yes. You are in control of your life. Like, these people not gonna understand the path that you're meant to take better than you. And people will always have something to say. I'm telling you, people are bored. That's why people gossip the way they gossip. They're so fucking bored. They're bored. Bored and boring. They're bored. If you let gossip stop you, I'm telling you, and this is me being honest with you, you dumb for that. Let me just be honest. Let me tell you how a lot of people who gossip would never be able to be on the other side of their 3 fucking fingers. Because what they say, you point one finger, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you. I judge because a lot of the shit I'm judging, I wouldn't do. And I'm not even judging. I really do have a great understanding of the things that I'm looking at. Like, especially if it's about hypersexuality or male validation, or I've been through the cycles. I understand what it's like to seek approval. I understand what it's like to want attention. I understand what it's like to feel like you have to do more than just be yourself to be accepted. I know what it feels like, and I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. So when I say shit, it's not coming from a place of, oh, you're so, I will say you're dumb for that. But I know where it comes from. Like, I'm not coming at you because I think I'm better than you. I'm coming at you because I've been you. And I also have this understanding to know, like, people gonna do what they want to do. I don't ever force my shit on people because you're gonna do what you want to do. And you're gonna learn from it. Okay? Confirmation, double confirmation. Fuck? Oh my god. Anyways, you're gonna do what you want to do and you're gonna learn from it. That's just what life is. And then I used to care so much. I stopped because people gonna do what they want to do. People are gonna do what they want to do, and they gonna learn what they need to learn, and it ain't gonna have nothing to do with you. What they learned from the shit that they did. They're meant to. You just say what you gotta say, you keep it pushing. That's how I feel. So boom, the Dom. Now I can't show you this card because our titties out. But the Dom, when pulled in reverse, the Dom may signal you to examine power imbalances in your life, especially in the romantic arena. She may also signal you to examine your work. Have you been meeting expectations? You putting someone above yourself? Is that what you're doing? You're putting someone above yourself and you're not taking care of yourself the way that you could if you would have just considered yourself first. Say, why would you wait for something vague? Don't you want the real thing? Come get what you deserve. Don't what God put around you. Anyways, and the first song was gotta make you look my way, and you'll see there's a lot of love on this side to give. I'll give it all to you. Gotta make you look my way. And I feel like that's a mirror. Like the mirror is the look my way. Like you gotta look in the mirror. Like you need to look in the mirror. I'm gonna pull a couple of these cards, but I don't feel like doing a long reading today because I want to go somewhere to eat. I'm gonna eat somewhere. Like I want to eat somewhere. Meditate, go within. You gotta do a little shadow work. Boom. Fall into coping mechanisms. Redeem it, very worth it. You spot on right now. Dragging the situation. I knew this card was gonna come out. A sex symbol. Some shadow work needed. You need that shadow work. You gotta go within. You gotta look at yourself. Because it seemed like you sacrificing your care for the sake of somebody else. And then I said in the last reading, if you maybe it seems similar, but it's different. Because that was about like, I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be however resonates for you. But I'm going back to that because it feel like if you start showing up for yourself, whoever this person is or whatever this thing is going to fall apart. Like, it's not going to maintain because you've decided to choose you. Like, they were benefiting from when you chose them. And when you wouldn't put yourself together a certain way. When you wouldn't give a fuck about your health. When you wouldn't give a fuck about the things you care about. Like, it was easier for it to hold on to you. For them or it, whatever it is. To hold on to you when you won't give a fuck. When you don't put you first. But the more that you put you first and consider your needs, then it's like falling away. And you have a feeling that it's going to fall away, but you're more set on keeping this thing. You're trying to, like, what was he doing? He's trying to heal for his lover. You're not healing for nobody but yourself. If you think that you're healing for somebody else, I'm you sadly mistaken. I think even when you marry, you're an individual. Like, you still living your life doing you. Like, even when you're married, you're still an individual. You still got goals outside of that partnership. You still a person outside of that partnership. Like, when you become a mother, you're still a person outside those kids. Like, you're still a person with dreams and hopes. And I think that a lot of things tell you that you're supposed to sacrifice parts of yourself so that you're loved and like loved and accepted. That's the traditional way, especially for a woman. Like, you're supposed to give all of you away to be loved, and they don't actually give you real love because they don't know you. You don't know you. You don't even know what makes you feel good. You're told flowers are supposed to make you feel good, but why do you like flowers? So when your partner, and you don't like flowers, but you gotta say, thank you, honey. When your partner brings you flowers, you don't fucking like them. I like flowers, so I get myself flowers, and I put decorated flowers up. I have decorated flowers up, and I buy real flowers, because I like them. So if I like them, I'm not waiting for somebody to get them for me. I gotta get them. When you don't know what you like, you kind of just accept whatever somebody gives you. Now, if somebody gave me flowers, I would be really grateful. Thank you. Oh my God, I love flowers. Even if you give me fake flowers, I'm gonna find a place for them. Because I like them. I like them for decoration. There's flowers literally everywhere. That's what I like. Now, if you go and get me fucking, what's something I don't give a fuck about? Like, I don't know. Like, you give me jewelry or something like that. I love jewelry. But just a specific type of jewelry. You give me something I don't want. You see me with my big, clunky, fucking heavy metal ass jewelry, and you go and get me something dainty and cute, cause you like it. You get me pearls, and they not even hardcore pearls. Hardcore pearls. You get me pearls. Like, look at this is classy. I don't give a fuck. Get out my face. You don't know me. I know me, and I know I don't like that. If you gonna give me pearls, you gotta give me some big ass motherfucking pearls. That shit gotta, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have some edge to it. That's what I like. You give me something I don't like, I'm not saying thank you just because you got it for me. I hope that makes sense, because I went in a tangent, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you got it for me don't mean I gotta say thank you. But that's what happens. You become whatever, you become palatable. You dim your light, like, because you don't want people to tell you this and you that. You don't want nobody to tell you you're this, you're that. So you be like, oh, okay, woo, look at me, mousy. I don't have needs. You have needs. I don't have desires and wants. You do. Self-forgiveness is key right now. Hoes is super mad on your journey. Gotta make you look my way. Look my way. They not real wearing a mask. Oh, Lord, what we talk about? Ooh. Being judgmental is being inner child needs nurturing. Okay. Meditate, go within. You spiraling right now. Hoes are super mad. Fall into coping mechanisms, dragging the situation. On your journey, redeeming, very worth it. A sex symbol. Being judgment. Okay, going back, like, whenever I'm talking to somebody about something, I could literally see the moment I was doing that same thing. I could see the same moment I was doing that. Like, I could see the moment that I was doing that. Honestly, that helps you heal a lot faster to understand that. Honestly, most of the time, when I'm looking at other people and the things that they got going on, I could care less about what other people are doing and what they got going on. I be looking at it to look at me. Literally. I just be alchemizing the situations. Because I'll remember who I used to be and I'll say, okay, so how am I still dealing with parts of myself that would make me be that way? And I'll be like, let's sit down and address this. Let's sit down and address this so that, because if I'm looking at him like, that's excessive. there's still some part of that in me. What's my relationship to that thing that I think is excessive? That's how I think. I don't want to sit there and be like, hey, stop being that way. Or, oh my God, look at her. She's being that way. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want to do. People are going to learn from the things that they do. When people come up to me and ask me how I feel about it, I'm going to give you the opinion I got. And you're going to like it or you're going to hate it. It is what it is. Come up to me and I'll tell you how I feel. But I just be like, what do I want to do? How do I want to be? How would I do this thing differently? Because I'm over here. If I got the answers, I might as well implement them shits in my life. Don't I? I should, right? I should. Hoes super mad. You spot on right now. Dragging the situation. On your journey. Redeeming very worth it. A sex symbol. People love you over here dimming your light. People love to ride your wave. You dimming your light and people would love to ride your wave. They stick around because they riding your wave. They want to be on your wave. That's why they would rather you make yourself smaller so they can outdo you at being you. You know what I'm saying? On your journey, redeeming very worth it. A sex symbol. People want to hop back on the ride and you're making yourself accessible because you know how that person or whatever that thing is going to feel when you break out of whatever habit you got that make you feel like you got to keep making yourself smaller. It says inner child needs nurturing. I think I put it back, but yes, you need to look at yourself and look at the version of yourself that makes you feel small. Like, excuse me. They're not real wearing a mask. Get to manifesting. Being judgmental. Self-forgiveness is key right now. Yeah, just you need to take your mask off. You're not small. Stop playing small. Stop pouring into shit because you feel like there's something outside you that's gonna give you something you desire. That want is coming from within you. Get to manifesting. Being judgmental. All of it is coming from within you. Even your judgments. Self-forgiveness is key right now. Forgive yourself and it's easy to move on. You're able to look at yourself and really say, okay, like, okay, I know that I did this thing in the past and that's just how I was coping. Or that was how I needed to do this thing. Like, I think that a lot of times people be trying to run away from their past. So they develop all this shame and then they try to be secretive and then they try to move on like nothing ever happened. No, you're still that version of yourself. You just learned something from what you used to do. And now you can implement it in your life in a way that's healthier to you. That's the only thing that matters. Is it healthy for you? I feel like I'm talking about like multiple things right now. But whoever's going to pick up what they need to pick up is going to pick up what they need to pick up. But it seemed like, you know what I'm saying, maybe there was a version of you that really cared about how you looked for other people. And you stopped caring because you're like, what the fuck, these other people matter? But you're looking at yourself and you're like, oh my God, now you're judging other people who put themselves together a certain way or come looking sexy or, you know what I'm saying? Now you're looking at them and you like, oh my God, like, the fuck? Like, they're doing too much. But you just feel like you're not doing enough. You gotta keep it real. Because you knew that version of you was out of control or doing a little too much. But the version that you've become also is in response to that. It's out of shame of how you used to be. Where you just need to find a balance or a different relationship to that thing. So you're not sitting there, oh my God, why did she come out the house like that? I don't know, I dress a certain way, but when I see a girl with her titties poked up, I'm like, girl, you look good. Like, I want people to look how they want to look. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I need to look how I look. It's not even just talking about looks. I'm talking about multiple things right now. But you're getting it how I'm getting it. Even if we talk about hypersexuality, you're getting it how you're supposed to get it. Translate it however you're supposed to translate it. It's just something that you used to do, and now you're very judgmental about it because you developed shame around it, where you need to just sit with the shame. Understand that that's who you used to be. Accept it, and you're not going to be so judgmental because now you are understanding your own relationship to that thing. It's all a journey. So, Sam sent to your session to join. Please come back.